Hi everyone, it's time for today's video based on New York Times connection game. It's basically a game where you create four groups of four words from 16 given words. You have seen the thumbnail, so you know what the first group we are discussing is. Watch to the end of this video and I will also tell you the other three groups of four words, what each word means, and what they have in common. These are all words for early iteration. Draft. Now, draft is something that, when you make it, anything, you can make a draft version of it. That draft means that it's not the complete version. It's a version that is work in progress. That's what one meaning of the word draft is. Draft means, it's a verb and it's a noun. Can you draft the proposal? Can you create a proposal? Draft, to draft. Or this is a draft. This is just a draft. It's not the complete solution. So please don't judge it. Draft. And so as a verb draft, it means to draft something up, to show your proposal. Now draft also as a noun, it means wind. There's some draft. Could you please close the window? Draft. Like moving air is draft. Could be kind of beers, like draft beer is a type of a beer. Then draft is you draft soldiers, right? So you draft soldiers to go to war or to become conscripts in a war. So that's also draft, Okay, so the next one, the word for early iteration is outline. So this is an outline of what I'm going to say. Now, there's a difference between draft and outline. Draft, it just means a work in progress, whereas outline, usually you're just showing the highlights of your story or your, script or anything. Can you give me the outline, which means, these are the bullet points. These are the most important thing, in a script. Man enters coffee. Man has a conversation with the girl. Man leaves. Those are points of outline. So that's what outline is. And therefore, of course, it's not the complete thing. It's just, skeleton of it, if you will. Outline. And then can you give me the outline? Outline usually is not a verb. Yeah, but so that's mainly the meaning. Can you give me just the outline? Like somebody, launches into a long conversation. It's like, can you just give me the outline, the highlights? Basically, I just wanted to thank you for coming and watching my video and working on your English. I know it could be frustrating. I know that, the farther you go in English, the harder it may become, because to master English, you need to basically learn things and you can't use the rules that you learn every day, because the rules that you learn last year are not going to apply from anything, pronunciation, for vocabulary, nothing. So you have to keep going, keep learning. But I'm here to tell you that after 40 years of doing this, it's worth it. And your English is going to be way better than the Americans and the British people that were born to the culture. So just keep at it. Keep watching my videos, comment, talk about what do you think, and also watch movies in foreign language, watch movies in English language with English subtitles, think in English, get rid of a dictionary. You don't ever want to translate one word to another or phrase to another. You want to be able to pick it up, extrapolate. So the next one for early iteration is plan. This is just a plan, right? It's not executed. It's just, we're just planning in the planning stage, right? Early iteration, plan. Plan, of course, is a noun and a verb. Are you going to call your mother? I plan to, I intend to, I want to plan. So that's the verb. What are your plans? As in, what are your ideas? What is that you want to do? What is that, if I go on a date with you, what are your plans? What do you want to do? This is the plan of the city. This is the map of the city. Planning. This is a planning session. We're going to plan where the budget is going to go for the next 6 years. Planning, plan. Did you plan all of this? Did you work on it to make it happen, plan. Are you just going to make me feel better and better? That's the plan. That's the plan. That's the idea. That's what I'm going to do. The next one for early iteration is sketch. Now, sketch, you sketch something, which means, it's not a complete version. It's just a sketch. Now, a sketch is in comedy, is a sketch is something that it's a little story that has been figured out and a couple of people play. That's a sketch. Sketch is, can you sketch something out? Sketch something out, kind of like, drawing it out, painting it, sketching out. It's just a sketch. This is just the plan. This is just the outline. And then sketchy. Wow, that sounds sketchy. That sounds not so good. That sounds not up and on the up and up. It's sketchy. Okay. Hey there, friend. Nice to meet you. I am Hamid. Sorry for the interruption. If you are enjoying this video and are looking to take your English fluency and vocabulary to the next level, I've got something special for you. I offer personalized one-on-one coaching sessions tailored to your unique goals and interests. Whether you're focusing on grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, or all around communication skills, I'm here to help you master English in a way that's fun and effective. Ready to elevate your English? Click on the link in the description below to book your session with me today. Let's embark on this journey to English mastery together. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more tips and tricks on mastering English. These following words are for enjoying a meal. You dine, right? That's where the word diner comes from. And in some ways, dinner, right? Dinner, diner, to dine, wine, dine. Did you want to just wine me and dine me? Dine means to eat, enjoy a meal. I was dining. It's usually don't say dining. Dining is very formal. What were you doing? I was dining with my beloved. Kind of like, it sounds silly, right? You don't use dine. But would you dine with us? It's like, would you eat dinner with us? Would you eat lunch with us? It's much more normal. And if it is THINE, thine, that is thine car. Thine in Old English means your, but that's Old English. And like in Shakespeare, you have a lot of thine, thigh and thine, thou and thine, which is you and yours. So yeah, dine basically means to eat food, to enjoy a meal. Feast. Oh, that is a feast. You have red meat and you have fish and you have fruit and you have wine. Oh my God, that's a feast. Feast as in, really amazing combination of food and drinks and everything. That's a feast. That's a noun feast. Now, of course, there's a verb feast. Feast your eyes. Enjoy this beautiful panorama. Or feast. This is a feast. Begin, eat. I was feasting on this amazing lasagna my mom had made. Feasting, enjoying, savory. Enjoy a meal, feed. Who feeds you? Who feeds your baby? Feed. I was feeding him, and then his girlfriend came, feeding him to give somebody food. I was feeding, like, I was feeding, and that's like Dracula when drink somebody's blood is feeding. That child is feeding, like breast. That's what we have breastfeeding, right? Feeding, breastfeeding. And then we have the word feed as in noun feed. And this is the feed of today's interview. Feed as in footage. Feed as in the recorded video material. Can I see the feed? Feed means, basically the footage. But also feed, like on Facebook or on Twitter or whatever, is that you see something in your feed, like the stuff that gets delivered to you. That's also called the feed. And then enjoy a meal, we have soup, S-U-P. I have no idea. I've never heard of this word. But S-U-P could mean that soup. You could say it's short for super or superlative or something. The next one for fashion designers, output. is brand. What label do you like? What brand do you like? Do you like Dolce and Gabbana, Versace? Which one? Brand. What is your brand of your phone? So fashion designers output is, of course, brand, as in Dolce and Gabbana and Versace, but brand can also be a brand of your watch, right? You know, is it Samsung or is it Apple? Brand or brand of your computer. So it's not only fashion designer, could be anything, but also brand could be type, version, kind. I really don't like your brand of justice. Brand, type. That's not my brand. Do you like Folgers coffee? No, that's not my brand. That's not my type. That's not what I enjoy. Now, brand as a verb, it has many meanings. To brand means to kind of use the thing to burn somebody and brand them. You know, let's say I wanted to brand somebody, they would like brand them and they would put, you know, that's where we have the word branding comes from, that same. He brands himself as a modern day Tesla, brands himself, kind of identifies, makes himself. I don't like the branding of this. I don't like the way you're branding. So I don't like the way you're marketing this. Fashion designers' output is also collection. You know, the collection of our fall swimsuit collection. So collection is comes from collect. Collection. It's a collection of things. These are my collection of stamps. So it's just a noun because it's collection that makes it a noun. Can I see a collection of skulls? Collection of, these are the collection of all the furniture that you have. This book is a collection of stories. Right? The next one for a fashion designer's output is label. Again, Dolce and Gabbana is a label. It's a brand label. But then label means anything when you identify somebody. You can call me a hatted man. That's label. I'm joining suddenly the group of hatted man. But label can be race, can be sex, can be profession, can be socioeconomic status. So these are the rich, it's a label. These are the poor. These are African Americans. These are transgender people. These are all labels. And then label is basically like, you know, maybe you have a bottle of some liquid in your fridge and you put a label on it. And that label says water, a label. Don't label me. Don't categorize me. Don't pigeonhole me. Don't put me a label on. And then finally, fashion designers' output is line. This is the summer line. Line, of course, means, you know, it has so many meanings. Line means, you know, like when an actor is performing line, as in, what is my next line? Line. It's funny because line almost sounds like lying. Line. You're lying, you know, you're telling a lie. Line also means, you know, line. 2 points are connected to a line. Line up. If you want some soup, line up. Get in a queue, line up. Line of sight. He is in my line of sight. Bloodline. That's the bloodline. That's the ancestry of the blood. Lifeline. That's my lifeline. You know, I leave this, I have this kind of a thread or a rope that I'm continuing with, and that's my lifeline. So the next one is playground verbs. Dodge. Now, when you dodge, you know, basically somebody's trying to hit you and you dodge. You don't get hit. Dodge. Dodging a bullet. You just dodge a bullet. Somebody shoots at you and then you kind of like Neo, right? That's dodging the bullet. You dodged a bullet, man. That girl would have been disaster. Dodge a bullet. Playground verb, dodge. You know, I'm throwing a ball at you and you dodge, so you don't get hit. Dodge ball, I think, is the name of the game. And then we have the word dodgy. The person is quite dodgy. She's kind of sketchy, right? Sketchy. Hide, you know, for to hide means to go hide and, you know, you play hide and seek. Hide, hidden. I'm in hiding, right? You can't be hide is not a noun. Hide as in hiding is a noun. I don't want to hide things anymore from you. Hide as in, hide could be physical. That car, go hide that car. Or I don't want to hide anything from you. Hide as in not tell you the truth. Another playground verb is hop, H-O-P. Now, hop means to jump, hop around. You hop. You hop from one hop to another hop. That's hop. And then finally, playground verb tag. Now, tag your it is that game that you follow somebody and then you hit them, and then they're tagged by you. That's tagging. Then they're it. They're the ones who has to follow other people and tag them. Tag, in Facebook you can tag somebody, and so they'll pay attention to your post. What is the price tag on this? Tag. That's a tag, right? Can I just tag along? As in, can I just follow you guys? Not really be part of this, but I just want to follow along. You sometimes I even call that person tag along because that's just what that person does. And then tag is also, I think, what the graffiti artists have a tag, have a special name. That's a tag. Then you have a name tag. My name is Hamid, and that's a name tag. And then we have dog tags that when people go to the army and they have these dog tags. So if they die, you look at their dog tag to see who they were. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something, and I hope you come back tomorrow.